Receiving an envelope from the IRS can instantly trigger a wave of anxiety. That familiar logo on the return address often makes even the most confident taxpayers feel a rush of unease. But what if you could transform that apprehension into calm understanding and empowered action? This guide is designed to demystify IRS notices, helping individuals, businesses, students, and seniors alike understand what they mean, what requires your attention, and what truly doesn't warrant a moment of panic. We're here to provide clear, reassuring guidance, turning potential stress into a manageable process. IRS notices often feel intimidating because they are crafted with formal, legalistic language. This precise terminology, while necessary for legal accuracy, can be confusing and overwhelming for the average person. They frequently reference complex tax laws and obscure codes, making it difficult to grasp the core message without a legal background. These notices often arrive without much context, leaving recipients to wonder about the underlying issue. Many people mistakenly assume that every notice signals a serious problem or an impending audit. However, the vast majority of these communications are simply part of the IRS's routine administrative processes. Understanding this fundamental distinction is the first step toward a calmer, more informed response. At its core, an IRS notice is simply a form of official communication from the tax agency. It's the system's way of interacting with taxpayers, whether you're an individual, a small business owner, or a student navigating your first tax return. These notices serve various purposes, all aimed at maintaining the integrity and accuracy of our tax system. The IRS uses these notices to share important information, such as updates to tax laws or confirmations of payments received. They might request clarification on specific items reported on your tax return or ask for additional documentation to support a claim. Sometimes, they confirm changes made to your account or simply ask for a response to an inquiry. Crucially, receiving a notice does not automatically mean you are being audited, nor does it imply you are in trouble. It simply means the IRS needs to communicate something specific to you. Most IRS notices fall into a few broad, understandable categories, each serving a distinct purpose. Recognizing these types can significantly reduce initial apprehension. For individuals, businesses, and even students, understanding these categories is key to a calm response. Informational notices are often the least alarming. These notices explain something new, confirm a change, or provide general guidance. For example, you might receive a notice confirming a payment you made, informing you about a change in tax law that affects you, or letting you know about a new form available. These are routine and usually require no action on your part, simply your awareness. Correction notices are issued when the IRS identifies a discrepancy between the information you reported and what they have on file. This could be a mismatch between your W-2 or 1099 forms and your tax return, or a simple math error. For businesses, this might relate to payroll tax filings. These notices adjust numbers based on their records and often include a revised balance. They are common and usually straightforward to resolve. Request notices ask for clarification or additional documentation. The IRS might need more information to process your return, verify a deduction, or confirm eligibility for a credit. For instance, they might ask for proof of dependents, receipts for business expenses, or documentation for certain tax credits. These notices provide an opportunity for you to supply the necessary details to support your filing. Balance notices inform you about an amount owed, a remaining balance, or an adjustment to a refund. This could be due to an underpayment, penalties, interest, or a change in your refund amount. These notices clearly state the amount and often provide payment instructions or options. For seniors, this might relate to estimated tax payments on retirement income. These are direct communications about your financial standing with the IRS. While many notices are informational, some do require your prompt attention and a specific response. Knowing when to act is crucial for maintaining good standing with the IRS and avoiding potential penalties. The notice itself will typically make it clear if action is needed. In general, you must take action when a notice explicitly requests a response from you. This could be a request for more information, an explanation for a discrepancy, or an agreement to a proposed change. Pay close attention to any deadlines listed on the notice. Ignoring these dates can lead to further complications, including additional penalties or interest. Furthermore, if a notice shows a balance due, it requires action. This means you either need to pay the amount, set up a payment plan, or dispute the balance if you believe it's incorrect. Even when action is required, remember that it doesn't mean panic. It means reading the notice carefully, understanding precisely what is being asked of you, and responding appropriately and on time. Most notices provide clear, step-by-step instructions on how to proceed, empowering you to resolve the issue effectively. It's important to distinguish between notices that demand immediate action and those that are simply part of the IRS's routine administrative flow. Many notices do not require emotional escalation or a frantic scramble for solutions. Understanding this distinction can save you a great deal of unnecessary stress. For example, notices detailing minor corrections, such as a few dollars difference in reported income or a slight adjustment to a tax credit, often fall into this category. These are typically system-generated adjustments based on automated matching programs. Similarly, informational confirmations, like a notice acknowledging receipt of your payment or confirming a change of address, are routine. Notices that do not specify a response deadline or request any specific action from you are generally for your information only. These types of communications are simply part of normal system processing and record keeping. The mere presence of an IRS notice in your mailbox does not automatically imply wrongdoing on your part. It's a common occurrence for millions of taxpayers each year. By recognizing these routine communications, you can avoid unnecessary worry and focus your energy only on notices that truly require your intervention. Approaching IRS notices with a calm, informed mindset is the most effective strategy. Instead of letting fear take over, empower yourself with a clear, systematic process. This approach applies whether you're an individual taxpayer, a business owner, or a senior managing your finances. First, always read the entire notice fully and carefully. Don't just skim the bold print or the amount due. Look for the notice number, usually in the top right corner, the date, and the specific reason for the communication. Next, clearly identify whether any action is required from you. Does it ask for a response? Is there a deadline? Is there a balance due? If no action is explicitly requested, it's likely an informational notice. If action is needed, respond calmly and on time. Gather any requested documentation, write a clear and concise letter if necessary, and keep copies of everything you send. If you're unsure, don't hesitate to seek professional advice from a tax preparer or accountant. Remember, IRS notices are administrative tools designed to ensure the tax system functions correctly. By understanding them and responding thoughtfully, you transform potential fear into a manageable, empowering process. We hope this comprehensive guide has provided you with the clarity and reassurance needed to approach IRS notices with confidence. Understanding these communications is a vital part of managing your financial well-being, whether you're a student learning about taxes, an individual filing annually, a business owner navigating complex regulations, or a senior managing retirement income. Don't let an envelope from the IRS cause undue stress. Empower yourself with knowledge. If you've received a notice, take a deep breath, read it carefully, and follow the steps outlined today. For further guidance, consider visiting the official IRS website or consulting a qualified tax professional. If you found this video helpful and empowering, please give us a like and share it with others who might benefit. Your engagement inspires us to create more valuable content. Subscribe to our channel for ongoing educational resources that help you navigate the complexities of personal finance and taxation with ease. Thank you for watching, and we wish you a blessed and financially confident day.